And in 2019, where did you work?
I was working for the Bexar County Constable's Office,
In which precinct?
Precinct 2.
Did you ever write up Leo Moreno for being late?
Yes,
How late was he?
a minute late.
When you were questioned by Ranger Freeman, you told him that you were upset at the constable and at the precinct because you had not been promoted.
Yes,
And you actually walked off your job after you were given a second chance. You walked off your job at precinct 2.
yes.
How did the interaction begin?
It began with a call from Leonicio Moreno asking about some leave benefits.
And did you ever indicate in any way to her that he had somehow had a unstable mental state or was not well?
No.
You had a Bexar County employee. It was told to you that he was improperly taking leave or that he was faking, and you didn't do an investigation.
Correct.
My idea of HR is that HR, for a company or a county, as you are, would be concerned with somebody faking like they're sick and draining county resources based upon that.
We would move forward on an investigation with evidence.
Well,
And
Lieutenant,
that is not what I received.
And that search warrant, was one of the items listed to be seized her county vehicle?
that's what I was instructed, yes, sir.
What did you see at the location?
There was her county unit her constable unit was in her driveway of her residence.
Were the tires slashed?
No, sir.
That goes to the question that was asked to you is, were the tires slashed? And you said, no, sir. What if I change that question to, was a tire slashed? Would you still say no?
If one singular tire,
Right.
I didn't see an example of a tire being slashed on that vehicle.
All right. And so that's your testimony here today.
Yes, sir.
Johnny Garcia, Public Information Officer with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office.
And are you familiar with the policies and procedures of what are known as perp walks?
Yes, sir.
Now, what are those?
Well, it varies from agency to agency. However, typically a perp walk is a suspect that was arrested by law enforcement, depending on their particular charges. It is newsworthy depending on those charges, and in that case, that individual is brought before the media so they can be shown. There's also a reasoning to that for transparency purposes as well.
Did you at any point instruct the constable or any of her employees to delay the booking and magistration of Leo Moreno, the arrested person?
No, sir.
Okay, so which was originally planned, right?
Correct.
And then the possibility of Mark Garcia if he signs.